this morning?
Good morning to nurse.
Alright. May I know your full name?
Yes, I'm Kenny Georgia.
Mrs. Georgia, can you mention your date of birth?
1st of March, 1983.
Mrs. Georgia, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
Can you state your address?
Pasadena Timur, number 2.
Alright, Mrs. Georgia, can you mention your passport number?
B987660.
Can you spell your job?
I work as an entrepreneur.
Well, Mrs. Georgia, are there any problems and complaints that you feel?
Yesterday, I feel too weak, dizzy, and nauseous. That I feel asleep, unconscious while sunbathing after swimming.
Are there any other complaints that you still have this time?
No, but I still feel a little weak and nauseous since 3 days ago. I had a Bali belly.
Okay. Have you been taking medicine since you were exposed to Bali belly?
I take medicine regularly.
Sorry, Mrs. Georgia. What were you doing earlier that made you unconscious?
I was swimming and sunbathing. After that, I took some food on the table that I became unconscious.
Alright. Where do you feel pain? And how will you describe your pain? Do you feel stabbing, itching, pain like being stabbed?
It's in the abdomen. It's very painful.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much if you can describe your pain? If 1, it doesn't hurt, and 10, it's hurt a lot.
In the range of 5.
Okay, if I give you this picture, what are the characteristics of your faces?
Like this, nurse.
Okay, when you sunbathe and you feel weak and dizzy, are there any action you can take to move to a comfortable position out of danger?
I wanted to call hotel staff and ask for help, but because I wasn't very strong, I ended up passing out unconscious.
Alright, is there any history of illness such as allergies or medication that you had in the past?
I have a previous history of diabetes and hypertension.
Yes, Mrs. And is there any history of previous injuries or accident and surgery history?
No, that's it.
Have you had the COVID-19 vaccine before?
Yes, I have gotten the flu vaccine.
Are you currently taking any medicine, either from a doctor or one that you bought at the pharmacy? Can you tell me what kind of medicine it is?
Yes, there is a medicine from a doctor prescription. Are amlodipine 1 tablet a day, metformin 1 tablet take times a day, sulfonylurea 1 tablet take 1 time a day, inject insulin 3 times a day, Imodium 1 tablet take 1 time a day, cotrimoxazole 1 tablet take 2 times a day.
Have there been any complaints or changes while you have been taking medication and using insulin?
Yes, I feel much better and I take medicine regularly.
Mrs. Georgia, do you have any previous allergy or medication or food?
No, I don't have any allergy.
Okay, may I know your history of diabetes in your family?
I have diabetes from my father.
And then what about your hypertension history?
I have hypertension from my mother.
Do you have a history of tuberculosis and heart disease?
No, I don't have it.
Okay, let me know with who you live at home.
I live with my husband and my daughter.
Do you do exercise regularly?
Yes, I do. I like swimming.
Sorry, do you have a habit to drink alcohol?
Yes, I do. I love to drink alcohol at night.
What about the food you usually eat?
I really like to eat junk food.
Well, do you feel that you drink water every day and wash your hand before eating?
I don't drink water very often, and I wash my hand when I remember.
Okay, Mrs. Georgia, can I examine your abdomen to check your medical condition?
Yes, please, nurse.
Okay, Mrs. Georgia. Excuse me, Mrs. Georgia. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, here I get that result. So your blood pressure is 125/80 millimeter Hg. Your heartbeat is 85 times per minute. Your respiration rate is 18 times per minute. Your oxygen level is 97% and your temperature is 37 Celsius. Alright, Mrs. Georgia, your abdomen is symmetrical. There is an increase in peristaltic 40 times per minute. Skin turgor does not return immediately within 1 second, and flatulency. Okay, I finished doing an abdominal examination. Then my friend will observe you in 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you, nurse.
You're welcome.